Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock. 2 minutes early this week because I'm just sitting here and I'm like, what am I doing? I might as well just start because there's people here. Hello, people. Happy Sunday, or whatever it is when you're watching. 'Cause maybe you're watching later. I hope you have had a wonderful week. And I'm going to start singing a song and then wait for people to come in because I am a little bit early. So this is called Cinderella. All work and no play, don't work no more. And I look for trouble in a dress I can't afford. I saw you in the moonlight, you asked me for this dance. I only love the rhythm, I ain't looking for no romance. I am not your Cinderella, and I ain't looking for no prince. And you assume I'm nothing more than a pretty face on the ballroom floor, and I don't believe that fairy tales exist. My house is no home, no love is lost, but I keep on dancing, no mind the cost. And I am not your Cinderella, and I ain't looking for no prince. And you assume I'm nothing more than a pretty face on the ballroom floor. I don't believe that fairy tales exist. I promised I might be home by midnight. There ain't no fancy coach to take me home. I don't walk too good in heels, I know I'm younger than I feel, but lately I've been weary to the bone. Lately I've been weary to the bone. And I am not your Cinderella, and I ain't looking for no prince. And you assume I'm nothing more than a pretty face on the ballroom floor. And I don't believe that fairy tales exist. You assume I'm nothing more than a pretty face on the ballroom floor. I don't believe that fairy tales exist. Okay, buffed that one note, but that's what it is. It's what it is. I'm going to say hello to everybody here. Oh my God, there's so many people. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Robbie Stingle. We've got, I'm sorry, Robbie said he was a lot of effort today and not feeling all the way better, but he's feeling the spirit on a rainy, gloomy day. Well, Robbie, I'm hoping you're feeling better and the sunshine comes out too. I know the weather really affects me a lot. Pookie Ann, hello. How was your birthday? How did everything go? What kind of cake did you have for your birthday? Most importantly. Chad, I am very thankful for you. I hope work is going well. So Matic, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Michael Songs, how's your stream this morning? David Live to Fly Channels is here. We've got Mr. Smith ready to do this. We got Lady Campion. Let's see. I want to do big shout out to my friend Ollie, who I know is watching. Big shout out. Brad Example. Blue Unicorn. Good to see you. He's snoozing a little bit. Shh. She's still sleeping. We'll talk quietly. So how's everybody? No, I'm sorry. We've got Fabrizio. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Indy, great to see you. How has your week been? Oh, Indy, you're so sweet. I appreciate you. Thank you. Edward Richard, hello, hello. Pole vault, beep beep. Um, how was pole vault's week? He just woke up. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And if you haven't already, I think you can still do it today. Send your gratitude. Tell me if I'm wrong, Chad. You can still send your gratitude video to Chad Freeman today. And it doesn't have to be anything. Like, this is just like, get your phone. We'll do it together. You get your phone and you push the little camera and you push the video. And I think you can do it either way. I'd say go this way, but it doesn't matter. You could go side, you could do it all in around in a circle. It doesn't matter. Do you? So video yourself. You could have your friend do it. You could do it yourself, whichever. And then just say, hey, my name is, state your name. And so I would be like, my name is Valerie, and I am grateful for Chad Freeman making this project happen. And so I'm going to do my part to make videos so he can have a successful event. And then I'm going to video that. I'm going to send that to Chad Freeman at the email that he has on his thing. It's at Chad Freeman, is his channel. So you just go to that. He made a whole video about it, y'all. Just how to, like, where to send it. So just send it. Just do it right. Like, put me on mute right now. Just mute me. Mute. Get your phone out. What are you thankful for? Whatever you do, however you look right now. And then save. Go to Chad's page. Get his little address thing. Send it to him. And then come back, unmute me. If you could leave the tab open, that'd be nice. But whatever. This is more important. I can't say important. This is more important. Okay. So, Michael's song, stream went great. Only 2 hours of sleep. Well, wow. First of all, did you guys had a stream last night, didn't you? Well, that's pretty fun. How did the last night's stream go? That you had a lot of different people on, right? This is the one with Dom and Chris, and it's going to be every Saturday night for a little bit, I think. And it's like one of these multi-stream ones, right? I think that is awesome. Hugh Caldwell, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. I've got my giant coffee here today. Birthday was fantastic. Wonderful people celebrated. No cake yet. Didn't feel like leaving the house yesterday. Well, that's probably smarter. Well, this is awesome. I'm glad you had a good day. I'm glad you felt loved and appreciated and celebrated. And I saw some of the videos that people made for you, and I think that was awesome. Like Pole Vault and Mateus and Sunshine, Mr. Smith, all those. So that was really cool. Those are out of order, but you know. Oh, good. Extra cake today. Okay, sorry if I miss anybody going through this. Michael Ash, great to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Folk and Blueser is muted because Folk and Blueser can't hear me talking about him right now because he's making his gratitude video right now. And he's just making it and he's sending it to Chad because that's how cool Al is. He's just like muted, going. And you just send it to, Ham Show Chad. How easy is that? You'd think I could remember that, being that I have emailed him before. But no, I did not remember that at all. But that's so easy. And I don't even think you have to get the, I should be over here. You don't even have to get the uppercase, lowercase, right? I think you could go all uppercase. You could go all lowercase. It's going to get to Chad. I don't know what I'm talking about today. Pole vault, as long as you make a video about this, then I will listen to it. But until then, shut it. I'm kidding. Folk and Blizzard, are you back yet from making your video? Let's see. Edward Richards said he checked out Robbie Stingle's Sunday Sounds today. Yeah, I'm impressed you keep doing that even when you're not feeling great. That is really awesome. Mix Club, hello, hello. Um, uh-oh, Michael Ash is asking the real questions. Let's see. Today is half price Pookie birthday cake. Chad said, Ham Metal Show was amazing. Nearly 6 hours of awesome music, 3 special guests. Mr. Smith killed it. Tyler Frisco did an acoustic song. It was a blast. 55 songs played. Wow, 6 hour stream, man. You are killing it. That is so long. That's what she said. But I'm glad it was awesome. I knew it would be. And I did peek in on a little bit and it seemed like it was really going well. Let's see. And here is Robbie put a link up to his Sunday Sounds Suppers Ready. Sunday Sounds Suppers Ready. And he put that link up there. Check that out. Indy says Emperism just posted in his New World collab and it's so good. Is what she says. She says it's not just good. It's so good. And let's see. Oh, I love Pookie Ann says all the songs were wonderful and I felt so honored. Oh, I'm glad you did because you should be because we appreciate you being here. Mix. Okay, so Rhett says my son brought his car over to replace I should read these before I put them up. My son brought his car over to replace driver's side headlights after smashing a deer. Oh my God, is he okay? He goes, Dad, it's so hard to see at night. Get this, all of his headlights. Oh, get this, all his headlights were out. He only had yellow marker lights. Oh, so he's in college, Rhett's son. And it's real sweet and he tries real hard and he works real hard. So I'm sorry, like, and that's hard. Sometimes I know you like my headlights are so dim. Sometimes I'm like, are they out? Just doesn't work. Is this right? Oh no. I don't know. Anon Mouse was watching a puppies get saved feel good video. Ooh, I should show those. I think I would have like a lot more viewers if I showed interesting things and stuff to you. I don't have nothing. I have, let's talk about stuff and hang out. I don't know. Would you prefer me just to sing? Let me know. But I can tell you what I've done this week. It's not that much. I would like to, before I get any further, I would like to say a big hello to my friend Ollie. It's great to see you, and I hope you're having a great time. So, big hello to Ollie. Okay, let's see. He had to drive home with one headlight. That was close enough to a Bob Dylan song for today. Close enough. Jacob Dylan. Okay. He was like, son, did you not get out and walk around the car? And he was like, oh no. I feel that way. I identify with Ash. I think I feel him. Why would he walk around the car? Someone could steal it while you're walking around. Let's see. Oh yeah, I burned stuff. This is true, and that is fire. I burned. I put a photo. I need to reply to comments. I put a photo of my last frame so I built the frame, and I just made it out of pine, and then I drew out the design and I wood burned it, and then I watercolored the flowers, and it's for one of the flockers. I'm actually working on the actual art that goes inside the frame now. But so I still have to polycoat the frame to seal it so that it doesn't get any like change, and so it stays where it is in intensity. And so I will do that, but I have like 4 frames I want to do at once, so I was going to do them as a batch this time. And then yesterday I painted like forever, for a long time, and got some good ideas going started. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for I don't know why I got on this, but like, I have no clue. Like, no one's asking for this, but I enjoy it so much. It's so much fun. I like every part of it. And I've been working on a new pedal. And that's going pretty good. I still have not found an electrician. I have emailed electricians and called electricians, and I'm about to just learn how to become an electrician myself and change this light bulb. And I think that would be easier. It's not change the light bulb. I need to replace the ballast in a fluorescent light fixture. And I say I need to. I can't. I don't want to be electrocuted. Um, I agreed, pole vault. Damn it, just get a lamp. So I do have like 4 lamps in that general area, but it's where I do the actual building of the pedals, the soldering, and I really need it to be bright. And even with all the lights I have, I'm like, it could be brighter. So I'm just gonna learn electrician school, and then we'll see how that works. No, I'm still gonna work. I'm still gonna look around. I even started looking at like Craigslist. So I'm desperate. And calling people on recommendations. I don't know. I just need to. I need to meet an electrician. So if any of you are an electrician in the northern Colorado area, or have a cousin who's an electrician in the northern Colorado area, let me know. Michael Songs, thanks for hanging out. We will see you later. Vesta Maria, hope you guys have a great Sunday. Let's see. You want me to send Ashton over to change the light? He'll smoke all the weed and eat your chips. Oh, but he can do it, right? That's what he's doing in electrician schools. Pole vaults and hotel videos were appropriate for Svengoolie's Empire of the Ants movie this week. So I'd never seen this movie before, Edward. I don't know if you've seen it before. But first of all, I was like trying to remember the name of it. I was calling it Island of the Giant Ants. So, oops, ice cream. So it's not. It's called. You're right. It's called Empire of the Ants, and it featured Joan Collins, who looked amazing, just flawless, like just amazing, just the whole time. Even though like half the time they're like running away from giant radioactive ants in the jungly like setting, still, is that Snowman? I'm like, is that giant ants? I hope there's not an ants emojis. Oh crap, there is. So yeah, I've never heard of this movie either. And it's on the Svengoolie each week has a horror show or a scary show or some kind. And this week's was Empire of the Ants. I would say made in I forgot. I would go with, mid 70s. Sometimes, sometime before Chips, because the captain from Chips was one of the people. I'm just going to tell you about this movie because it's fascinating. So in Empire of the Ants, we meet Joan Collins, and she's rented a boat. She's hired a boat captain, and then she's immediately a jerk to the boat captain. But she's like, I hired you. So she's immediately Joan Collins. But, all's cool because she looks hot. So she has a whole plan of getting all these people to get on the boat to take a trip a little across the water to a little islandy thing somewhere. I didn't quite understand the map of the situation. But, they have to take a boat there, and they're going to show these people this wonderful property that they could buy. They could buy a part of it. So, but it's a free ride, and you get some food and drinks. And so everybody on this boat is there for the free food and drinks and to get the free boat ride. Absolutely nobody on this boat gives any care. I'm trying not to cuss today. Gives any care about buying a property. And so, and this thing is completely undeveloped. There's been nothing built. There's like one old house that they're like, that's like just decrepit, and they don't even think they ever go in it. It's so bad. And they're like, oh, that's where the beach house will be. And they have it all drawn out on these plans of like, oh, this will be the marina and this will be this part. But when they first showed the beach, like they, here they come up on this very Gilligan's Island 3-hour tour, like they, alluded to this kind of, and, get there, there's a washed up barrel, it says radioactive, leaking, and the silvery substance leaking out of the barrel is being eaten by these just regular sized ants. Just happy as can be, eating some silver substance. And so like, they're showing these ants eating this barrel right now. Here comes the boat, and the boat lands at the little boat launch, and everybody gets off the boat, and they walk over and they start eating, and ants barrel all the same time, right? 20 minutes later, the ants are 80 feet tall. Well, they're not that tall, but they're like, let's see, how big are the ants? I'm going to say like larger than a large dog. Maybe not quite a lion, maybe, but they're ants, so they're like, and they have like ant parts that come off really far, and also they're vicious and man-eating. So and they have the big pinchers, and it was very bloody, like they really attacked people, and got and there's ant vision. So every time they showed the ants watching the people, they'd have a screen where there's like, not too many really, like 14 circles. And each circle had a different slight view of the scene in a different fisheye lens. So it was quite, like, for the time, quite a thing. And the ants were good. So they'd show the ants being very small, and they would, like they show like regular sized ants, but they'd blow it up, and they had like, a little scene where they had trees and grass and everything, but that was like, so it'd make it seem like they were very big. And but it's obvious, and there's like a wall, and the ants keep trying to climb up the side of the thing. It's not done great, but it's, they're blown up. But then they have like real life, like giant ant sized big ant, real models, like like fuzzy and real, like I don't know what the word is, actual ants. And so the people would be like struggling with the fake ant, and it wasn't, so it sounds hokey in the sense that, like but it looked better, it looked more real, felt more real than nowadays, when sometimes when it's just all CGI. There was like a nice kind of in between. It wasn't perfect, but there was a nice in between of real life fighting with giant ant thing, and then photos, and then video of expanded, enlarged ant that, they're trying their best. So, so they got everybody to the island, and they immediately like tried to kill everybody, all these ants. And, Joan Collins has like no plan for anything. And she's, still crappy to everybody. Still like, I'm your boss right now, boat captain. And boat captain's like, what the hell? And I don't know, boat captain's a saint to put up with this woman, I can tell you. And in the end, there's another woman, and there's like an older lady that's not Joan Collins, that's not like as pretty as Joan Collins, but she's awesome. And I think at the end they're like, yeah, but they don't really talk about it. And at the end, it just kind of like nothing happens. It's kind of boring. But I thought the ending was a little of a letdown. But it was, there was a whole second story of they're running from these ants, but now they run into a town, and now the town is trying to placate the ants by feeding them immense amounts of sugar. And so they're being, like hypnotized by the queen ant. And so the queen ant is like sprays some kind of queen ant gas, and everybody willingly walks through this once a week or month or something. They have to do it regularly to keep up with it. And everybody's just like, yeah, let's do this. And they're like, yeah, ants are great, aren't they? And they're like that. And they're like, we should feed them more sugar. Let's go make them sugar. So the ants don't attack these people because they're like being mind controlled. And then, so finally, boat captain uses his flare, because that's what boat captains always have. And they'd found a flare. And he used it to try to murder the queen ant. Sorry, I was thinking about queen bee right then. When trying to murder the queen ant, and then and succeeded, and then like it broke everybody's spell, and they're like, what? And so then the cop who's like trying to like force everybody to go into the line, he was just like, yeah, and he started shooting the ant, and then the ant just died, and then all the ants freaked out and are just everybody's over the spell. And then they burnt the whole place down. And somehow there's like millions of these ants, and then 20 of them died, and it's all over. I don't get this movie. But Joan Collins looked amazing. That's what I got out of that movie. All right. I'm really going to go fast because I talked too long. There's free hot dogs? Is that for the raccoons? Anon Mouse says, Pole Vault's ant community is a thriving society of peaceful coexistence. It should not be compared to the destruction and horror of ants. Oh, yeah. I don't mean to. You're right. I would never. How dare I? Adam Bursch, great to see you. I knew an ant called Adam, said Hugh. I have a feeling you might have known him. Pole Vault says that there may be a new tennis court coming to the Ant Hotel. Ooh, fancy. Blue is informing us that here's a flock fax. Pendar has coined flock fax. Flock fax. I need to do little video, like one at the beginning that has music, so it's like, this is working and you're here and you get the right, sound levels. And one that's like right here where you get one of these awesome flock facts and it goes, flock facts, and like, I don't know, there's birds or something. I could do that. I could work on that. So oxygen levels on Earth prohibit insects from getting much bigger than a Hercules beetle, which I'm going to say is already too big. That's way too big. Yeah, it's funny, Lady Campion, that we're asking a blue unicorn about his suspension of disbelief. For a blue unicorn. You're very, very hard and fast about your realism. Yeah, that could have happened. My belief needs no suspenders. Oh, you're so silly. A go-kart track at the Ant Hotel. I like that idea. This is good. This is awesome. If I was an ant, I would eat Joan Collins. All right, Pole Vault. Hugh says, have you ever thought about doing talking books? Is that like reading books out loud? What is talking books? I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Is that reading books? Because I would like to read books. I can read them out loud. And if you would listen to me read books, then I would do it. Is that what that means? Do I have to write the book? Can I just steal someone else? Can I steal like a Sherlock Holmes book and read that? Okay, let me know. How far? Oh, I'm not too far behind. Chris Lane asked about ants are great, but what about uncles? Chris, it's great to see you though. No, I've got good uncles. Kurt Casper, good to see you. Hello. Who needs to see any movie? Yeah, this is why I'm not a movie critic. Oh, do you think? I think I have a strange Texas accent that it goes like that to people. Eleni, good to see you. Steve-O, hello. Okay, story time with Valerie. Well, that would be easy. Would it? Would that be? Do I have? Is this a live stream or is this something that I have to record and then show? Giant gong stand coming next week on an 18-wheeler. Need to uncrate in front yard. Crate will not fit in the house. Oh, Robbie's neighbor. Let's all bow our heads. Pray for Robbie's neighbors because Robbie's gonna own. Is it a 60-inch gong stand? Gong? Y'all, he's serious. He is the gong father. Justine, great to see you. Hello, hello. How have you been today? Oh, I feel like this, Kurt. Sometimes I just can't type and my keyboard changes all the words no matter what I say. We have got lots of hellos. Blue. Oh, Blue's not waking up and not sleeping well. I'm sorry to hear that. It's hard when your sleep gets off kilter. So Steve said, if I read books out loud, I'd be inclined to listen. Or you'd be inclined. I messed that up. Now, do you think I would? Oh, hey, I got a warning. Let me know if I'm still on. Ooh, an unboxing video. Mateus, good to see you. I hope I'm still around. I'm not sure if I'm still here. So Robbie says, oh, I got it wrong. It was a 50-inch gong and a 60-inch stand. Ooh, and Adam is installing Crim drums at the moment, so it's not chatting. That's cool. Let's see. Anon Mouse says, flock facts, flock facts, flock facts, flock facts. Nobody talks about the Funkle until he doesn't show up at the party. Oh. You have to stop while reading the story and throw some Valerie. I have to give you my opinion of what's happening in the story while it goes on. Okay. I'm just going to come over here and check to see. Oh, can't tell. My bitrate fell. Well, I'm sorry, bitrate. Let's tell you. Hugh asked if anyone's seen the French horror movie ILS, parentheses, Them, from 2006. I have not seen this. Anybody? So Mick says that his number one reason for not cleaning the studio, spiders hide in all the cables. My cord management is so bad. Who else shares the fear of spiders in the cables? So what I'm taking from this, Rhett, is I have been thinking about ways in which I create a reason to not do something that is like, I'm like, well, I can't do that because of this. And I don't quite like really question it in the sense of like, it seems like a good enough reason. So I'm just like, yeah, of course not. And then I don't do the thing. And this is kind of why I'm bad at answering emails and things, really. Like, it's just, like there's all these little things I just put in my way and make a thing that makes it seem hard and horrible and painful and scary. Scary is it makes it feel scary. And then I'm like, I can't do it. I'm scared of it. And I'm doing this all the time. So it's not necessarily spiders in the cables because I'm not really scared of spiders so much. I usually am good at, I'm the person who takes the spiders outside and lets them free. Me and spiders are cool. But it's, but I have I have my own spiders in the cables that are different because metaphorical spiders in my cables. There's just not spiders in cables. I do also agree that cables and cable management is like a pain in my butt. One is especially like so I have I have like cables right here for recording. Always like everywhere, can't get anything. Like if I put my headphones here and I pick them up, they're just in a knotted mess. What did I do? I didn't do anything. But and everything's a little bit like that. Everything's one time at least knotted. But then I have performance box cables. So I have a big box of like mic cables, speaker cables, everything I'm doing for the shows. And no matter who help, like if I do this or if someone else puts my cables away, it doesn't matter. When I go back to that box, you cannot just like unfurl. You have to completely unwind it and rerun and then undo. They're always a mess. If we could make a cable that doesn't wind up, like that doesn't have a want to wind and stay in that wound position, because it should just be free. It should be free. But yeah, so I hate cord management, not spiders. Robbie is going to take most of this year to save up for his 50-inch symphonic gong from Germany. And I applaud you for sticking to a goal like that. That's huge. And finding something that you want to do and going for it and doing it, even though it's like a huge, big thing. Literally a huge, big thing. And you're already like, I got the stand, so I got to get the gong because here's the stand. It's all ready to go. So, good job on doing that. Mick says, I don't track cables down, I just get new cable out. Well, that's why you have a cable issue. I got into the ants the other day and my bit rate went way up. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Yeah, cables suck. I'm I don't quite get why. Hold on. Oh, pole vault is scared. At first I thought it was Slender Man is scared of pole vaults. That's what I thought it said. And I was like, of course. Why? How could anybody be scared of pole vault? Except for grasshoppers. Maybe ants. Cable Gremlins. Thank you, Lainey. There was a movie from the 70s called Them, and it was about toxic waste ants. This was about toxic waste ants, and it was from the 70s. Did yours have Joan Collins in it, too? So, also, if, while people are here, did you do anything this week you want to share? You got, like, I don't know, a video you made for Pookie Ann's birthday that you would like to have other people watch? Why don't you put that link here in the old chatty chat? And if you need a wrench, why don't you say, hey, I need a wrench so I can give you this link for this thing I made. And I will say, hells yeah, and I will do that. Because we want to know what you've been up to this week. And what is everybody doing next week, it's really this week. For the Americans, let me preface this. Hey, Americans, USA's, not North Americans, but whatever. What you doing for Thanksgiving? You going anywhere? Got any trips? Anybody do anything big? I'm not doing nothing, which I kind of like, not gonna lie. I will probably watch too much football. That's my plan. And but mostly I'm just gonna probably just do it like regular work day and go to the studio and work on stuff. This week I'm still got a pedal order I've been working on. I want to finish that this week, or at least get it like ready. I need to finish the art. That's the next step. Finish the insides. Got a plan. I just need to finish the art. I'm going to do that next, get that approved, get that etched, and then put it all together. That part's really fun and easy. So I'm going to work on that this week. I'm going to continue painting. I've got lots of painting going on, and so I'm going to work on those. I have either burnt or one I'm just going to keep as is. But I've all the frames that I've built so far that I've finished are done. Maybe I need to like stain them like with the final poly or stain them with it, but like the building part's done and the thing, so that there's nothing to burn. There's nothing to burn, y'all. So I need to make some frames to burn, and I can make one really quick. I've got the wood routed out, but then after that I'm gonna have to like route out the wood. That takes It's not that that doesn't take long to do. It takes a long time to clean up after you route the wood because it's just everywhere. And I do everything in this one little room in my studio. And so I try to kind of have two sides where it's like the cleaner side and the dirty side, but it's just one room. So it's not really, it's all dirty side. So after every time I do it, I have to like vacuum everything and sweep everything and vacuum it again. And so that part is, there's a lot. I might have told you, I'm kind of letting out a secret that I haven't done and it's too early, but I'm kind of excited. So we'll see. I told you before, I did a song for Chad Freeman's Britney show. I don't know why this is on here. And so Britney Spears show is December 2nd. And I recorded a song for that and I made a video. And I showed it to him and he's very sweet. Chad's like, yeah, I love it. Perfect. So, I could just walk away and be done with this. But then there's two parts. There's one line of the song that when I'm listening to it, it's not laying correctly. Laying correctly? Lying correctly. Lying. Blue Unicorn, is it laying correctly or lying correctly? I don't know. So it's not quite right. So I was like, oh, that's it. So then second part, well, okay, there's three parts. Second part is I learned a new thing about Final Cut Pro that I was like missing. I was like, oh, that's how you do it. And it's like, it's kind of stupid. I'm not even gonna tell you, but it's, I was like, oh, I've been trying to figure out how to get this right. And now I see what I'm doing. And so so I was kind of like, ooh, I could have fixed this in the video now that I understand how to do it. And, so I was like, well, I should go back and I'll fix those two things. But then I was like, I could make this whole video better by making it even more Britney-like. So, y'all, I ordered something. I'm just going to say that. Chad, I ordered something to make the video even better. And I'm going to I'm not reshooting, it's not like the video is all stock footage. There's like 2 shots of my head. But I'm going to put in a little bit new footage into the old footage, not really completely redo it, but just, flourish. It's just a flourish. And then I think I will be happy because I think, the one line of the song, it's fine. I'm the only person who's ever going to be like, when I hear it, but I might as well love it. So if it's this one line that's keeping it away, I'm just going to re-record that one line, and stick it in, and it's going to, my problem was I tried to do it. Normally I work on this Focusrite Scarlett interface, which I love. I got a 2i4 and I had a 2i2 before, and I think they're about the same and they're both awesome. So a 2i2, I think it's a great one to get. The 2i4 has MIDI too, if you need that. I've used it twice. I do MIDI a different way. And, so I have, been recording in that, love it, and I did the whole song, and then I'm in the studio. I have a Behringer 8 in, so it's superior interface, and and I tried to record. I'm recording into Logic Pro, and I had the worst latency, and I could not fix it. Even going directly in, I just had it was a lot. I don't understand why. And I didn't have time to figure it out. So I'm just going to come back and try to, and that's why I gave up. I was like, screw this, but I'm going to come back and do it on this good interface. And that makes a big difference to have the right equipment. So let me think of anything. We're after a week of sumo, the Grand Sumo Basho, is out of Nagoya, Japan, is happening, and it's been awesome. And we have no idea who's going to win. I'm kind of, I don't know. I feel like there's this guy, Hoshoryu. I feel like he could definitely take it, but it's just up in the air. There's really 10 people who all have mathematically equal chance at this point. And so it could be anybody. There's been some amazing fights. There was one that was, I think this was just yesterday. The very, very tallest man, Hakuseho, he's about 6'8", and the very, very shortest man, Midori Fuji, who's about 5'7". They had a fight, and they've fought so many times before, so it's not strange for them to fight. And Midori Fuji, the smaller man, wins a lot. So, it's not, none of this was crazy. And they had a long fight last year or something. So they both have a lot of endurance. And the way they fight, they're very patient. And so they had this fight, and it went so long. It went like 4.5 minutes, and they were just kind of frozen in place. Like nobody was making any progress, and nobody was like had any kind of advantage really over the other one. And I've never seen this before. So they stopped the fight. So the Gyoji, there's a judge who's like in the ring with them, and he stops the fight, and he makes them stay, and he's like, you have to stay perfectly still, don't move a muscle. And then he gets the salt. So that at the beginning of each fight, they get salt, and they throw the salt into the ring. And it's religious, and it's there's a lot of reasons. It's just that they do so it has practical reasons and spiritual reasons and like just traditional reasons. So they throw the salt, and so the guy gets the bucket of salt, and he goes and he pours it. So like this is the ground, and this is the guy's feet, and he pours the salt around each of their feet, so that when they move their feet, they could see where the outline of the salt is, kind of thing, and see where. He pours salt for all 4 feet, and then he points out where everybody's hand is and how everybody's standing, and then they go and take a water break, and then they come back and they put their feet in their exact spots, and start again, and then they still fought for another 2 minutes. Maybe more than that. And so it's normally a sumo match is it could be 10 seconds. It could be 4 seconds. It could be like 30 seconds is so long. 30 seconds is so long. You never get that. So for this one to be this long, it was incredibly insanity. But Midori Fuji's had quite a few really good fights. So he's the little one. And he, even today, he swung this man twice his size over. I mean, literally twice his size, because he's the smallest one, and just flipped him over, and he just rolled and flipped and then fell out of because they're about 3 feet off the ground on a clay platform. So when you fall, you fall. It's it's on dirt, I guess, but it's not. It's a fall, especially if you're that big, right? So there's yeah, there have been a lot of really good overall fights. And today, there's one man, Asanayama, and he came back. And he's been gone for the first 7 days from an injury. He had a calf injury, I think, they go on tour in between tournaments. And he I don't know, strained his calf. And so here he's coming back. So there's 15 days of this tournament. And this man comes back with there's only, 8 days left of the tournament, and he's going to come and try to, do his best. If he does, the very best he could do is win all 8 days, then he would be a winning tournament. That's kind of almost the baseline, acceptableness of, not everybody makes it. And if you don't, it's not like you get kicked out, but your rank will get lowered. So, and this guy's gone from, he was an Ozeki, and then over COVID, they had an incident, and he got dropped all the way down to bottom level sumo, so most people would just thought he was going to quit because he's not young, and he's, got all the way to the top, and then dropped him to the bottom. But this man has busted ass. He has worked all the way back up to top division, and now he's still Megashira, which is kind of the working man group of wrestlers versus the top tier guys, but he's really close. I think he'll be there really soon. And I think, it's amazing to me to come back after when you could just take the whole tournament. He could just take the whole tournament off. No harm, no foul. Just sit out the whole thing. It would be better for his record, right? because it would be like, it's not a losing record. It's he was out sick, which he is. He's in, and he's still injured. His leg is still all wrapped up, but most of them are all wrapped up. So, so sumo guys are another breed of human beings. But I was really impressed with thinking that just like how, much do you love doing sumo and how much do you care about trying to do this and wanting to be here, that you would show up even though it's kind of like not in your best interest, not really in the interest of your health, and, just hard, just really, really hard, super hard. And then my other thing so this is one more week of that, and then we'll know who wins. So I've been watching that every day. That's been very exciting. And James, who I don't think James Griffin's here today because he is coming to visit. He's visiting his family here in town, and we're going to hang out on Wednesday, and we're going to go see our friend Dave play at the pizza place, and which is like one of the best places in town to play. It's so much fun. This place is like a family-owned, like real Rosalie's Pizza. It's just a great pizza place, and like real wood ovens and stuff. And they have some days they have cheese slice day where you can just get like one cheese square, which I don't know why square pizza is really fun. Really like it. But then they also just have 1,000 other kind of pizzas you can get and other stuff too. But it's a pizza place. Go for pizza. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out with James, and I think it was like we should record something for What the Flock or something, just to why not, because we're flockers, but I don't know what to do yet. So okay, and I also have to record for my video. Is Pole Vault really scared of Slender Man? Oh, he is. Well, now we know. Justine says, I have friends on Facebook that hate spiders. Oh, no. Okay, Robbie says, here's the current rundown, y'all. 30-inch Paiste, I think is how you say it, but he says paste, but whatever. Symphonic from 1978, 32-inch from 2022, a 40-inch from 2017, and I'm going to go with a Wetkin 32-inch Sound Creation, and a 38-inch. Hold on, we went out of order. Okay, so we got a 30-inch, a 32-inch, a 32-inch, a 38-inch, and a 40-inch. That's amazing, man. That's why you're the gong father. I mean, that's a gong-a-thong. Thank you. Yeah, I think Pookie Ann is still accepting happy birthdays. Especially because we don't really understand how time works, and so maybe it's still her birthday somewhere in the world. I don't know. If you told me that, I'd be like, okay. Blue says them, ! Is one of the first of the 1950s nuclear monster films and the first big bug feature film to use insects as the monster. A nest of gigantic irradiated ants is discovered in New Mexico. New Mexico beat Auburn. Too much football. Yeah, I think I'm gonna test this level. We'll see. I'm just mad, Leanie, because I live in we have the Denver Broncos, so that's why I'm sad. Chris Lane understands. Mom has talked about my watercolor picture frame. Oh, I'm glad she likes it. Oh, I love that. I'm really enjoying doing that, and I can't wait to make some more so that I can finish them. Yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun doing that. So hopefully I will have the goal, which I don't have a time limit on because I'm a loser. I don't know. That's not true. Because I should make a time limit. I should give myself a deadline. I have not. But my plan is to put things, two problems. One is I keep making things and just giving them away. And I keep doing this a lot. And that's fine. That's fun. I need to learn how to make things. But then, I'm going to actually like photograph things. I have like a big pile of jewelry and a big pile of all this art. And I'm meaning to sell it and let other people enjoy it too and have room to make more art. And and I just haven't done it because it's kind of scary. I don't know how much to price things at. I have to like take the photos, and sometimes like the photo doesn't look like what it looks like in real life, and I'm like, no, it looks better in real life, I swear. And the photo didn't quite like, I don't know, it just doesn't look to me like what it looks like. And maybe yeah. So, and then I just have to put them on the website, which I have. It's called valerie-music.com, and I have random stuff, so I could be putting that up there. Pookie's doing Thanksgiving next Saturday. Combo Turkey Day, B-Day celebration. Boyfriend's mom's birthday is Saturday. Oh, BFF's mom's. I didn't do enough FFs. Pole vault is going for the yearly family fight and eat turkey. Aw, we used to have that. All my family moved mostly out of the country. So we don't have that. Edward is cooking a chicken for Thanksgiving. That's probably what I'll have too. Oh, there's a remake of them. Oh, that's cool. Pole vault's going to try to finish an album this week. I love that. I've been saying that forever. Ooh, Leanie Blue knows what you're talking about. I mean, Blue, Leanie knows what you're talking about. I'm usually like, I have no idea what we're talking about. I'm so happy that y'all are connecting about these things. It's like that one time when Blue brought up Life of Brian, and then everyone just did Life of Brian quotes for 30 minutes and completely ignored me. I mean, I really do like it because I'm glad y'all have that. And I've seen that movie probably 10 times. And let me tell you how many quotes I could give you. Alrighty. Right? Like Chris has completely given up on football. That sounds like a hard game. Chad is going to be working Thanksgiving and thankful for that holiday pay, baby. I love that. Good for you. Mixed Club's going to cook Italian beef and cranberries. Oh, I like that combo. A non-mouse is I too will be going to endure family in exchange for a full belly. I even made two pecan pies, although there is uncertainty about them still being in existence by then. Yes, I'd be like, and I made you one pie. Guess I'd have eaten it. Eaten. Chad says the Britney show is going to be fire. I'm all like, could I enjoy, like, could there be fire in this video? Yes. I don't know if that had to do with Britney, but maybe yes. Mick says his son Ashton's birthday is this month, the 22nd. Is that Wednesday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. He asked why 8-Ball. You didn't tell him why. I don't know if the 8-Ball really just says yes or no's. Epiphones make good guitars, you know? You can't slam it. It's good to see you, What's This, and E Urban is now also, we've got both as members. Thank you everybody who signed up for as members. Thank you especially Pookie Ann for sponsoring so many members. Awesome. And I appreciate it. And I don't, part of me doesn't get it, but I appreciate it. Was that a hot dog? What was that? Mix is going to be either 32 or 58. Have I had crazy pills? I need crazy pills. Hummingbird will always sound better than any Taylor. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm also like I have a Taylor I bought new, but it was the GS Mini, and so it's is that the right? What is it? Yeah, it's not an expensive guitar. My expensive Taylor I bought secondhand, so for me I'm like, this is a great deal because it's you know, it wasn't I didn't pay so much for it. I'm gonna say that. Oh, I'm so far behind in this thing. Okay. Chad loves everybody. I'd like to see a sumo heavyweight get into a 3-reel Robin. Oh. Okay, let's see. Sunshine Archer's listening and lurking 10 minutes ago, but hopefully you're still here. Pole Vault says, I get anxious thinking about people celebrating my birthday. And I feel the same way, Pole Vault. I feel that. I wonder if it's like you, I wonder if we had similar upbringings. David, Live to Fly channel, good to see you. I hope you took off and have a good run. Steve-O's fixing a ham and 4 dozen deviled eggs for family potluck, annual family feud. Pookie Ann says the 22nd is Blue Unicorn's birthday, everybody. The 22nd is Blue Unicorn's birthday. Let's not forget this. 22nd. Ryan Hall, great to see you. How are you doing? How's your week been? Well, it's not been a whole week. How has your weekend been? Okay, I got caught back up. I predict the Detroit Lions in the playoffs, says Anon Mouse. Okay, so the AD-27E Taylor sounds wonderful, but my fingers glide like butter on the Epiphone Hummingbird and shimmers in tone. I'm so glad you got that. I'm so glad you got one that you love and that, you know, because it's also just like how each person plays it and the sound you get from it and the voicing that you pull from it and the spirit you have into it. So, and the love that you have for it. So I'm really glad that you have it. Bye for real. Have a good run. The Taylor is going to age and sound wonderful in years to come. Well, you know, it's good to have different sounds for different songs or different tunings. Sometimes I feel like I have some guitars that I really only like to play like when they're an open E or something. Like it makes a difference. Pookie says it's all about support and appreciation for the work that goes into everything you all do. You're the sweetest. You can't see a live show anywhere for that. Well, I mean, some of them are crazy. Some of them are, I'm like, I can't go to this show. This is too expensive. And even I was thinking about that last show I went to. That was like a real band. Was I went to see They Might Be Giants. I bought these tickets in 2019, like in late summer of 2019. They went on sale, and I was like, oh, and it was going to be like my birthday present for the next year for myself. So I was like, yeah. And I think they were $35 each. And now there's not a show at this place that is not like $70 minimum for a ticket. So the show didn't actually happen until this past May. It kept being moved because of the pandemic and everything. And so if I had to pay for these tickets 3 years later, then I couldn't have afforded it. Not at all. I agree with Pole Vault. Hello, Zach Thong. I was going to say Pookie is the besterest. I agree. Dwight Bailey, great to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Ryan Hall is going to go back and watch Sunday Sounds later. I love that. Steve-O, I love this. Steve-O says Thanksgiving dinner was created in order to scratch family members from the Christmas card list. Ooh, Kurt says that we hit Violent Femmes when they came around. Oh, or when they come around. I love Violent Femmes. That would be good. Hey, Blue, if Violent Femmes come around, let's go to that. That would be fun. Ooh, I like this. That's worth saving up for. That's a good also fundraiser we could have to send you guys there. I would contribute. It's not stealing if you share them. It's not. Okay, so let's see. I told you about sumo. I told you about my week. I told you about my projects. I think that's all my tellings. I've been on. I've done 1 week, 1 full week of diet, and I've not gone too crazy, but I'm a little cranky. I haven't had any Cheetos in a week, y'all. That's how much I'm trying to lose weight. And I've never gone without Cheetos this long ever. But I really am just like, I just want to. Yeah, great time to bring up fudge rounds. Thanks, Urban. No, but I would like some fudge rounds. Yes, please. But I've eaten a lot of baked chicken breast and broccoli and no bread and nothing fun. No, yeah. I had half a slice of cheese last night. Y'all, I was like, oh, so good. That was my treat for the week. And then I've gone on a walk every day. And then I went to the gym 2 times. And at first I thought I was going to go 3 times, but I went 2 times, and that's pretty good. So, my plan is to lose enough weight to where I can enjoy a lot of eggnog for Christmas. That is my goal. So let's see if I can make it there. 'Cause man, I want some eggnog. I gotta water my plants. I don't know what you're talking about, but this just reminded me. Yeah, tickets are like $100 a piece places. For easy, like $300, $400, $500 sometimes, and they're just like general admission-y seats for these big acts. I don't know. I want to be a big act like that. Chris Lane is polishing the silver. Is that a euphemism? Let's see. Is this Rhett who said this? You did not. Blue, did you put on 50 pounds this year? Is this a joke? Because I've seen you and I didn't think you did. Yeah, if you leave them unattended, it's not stealing. Sunshine feels my diet pangs. If you're also interested in hearing about and most people are like, shut up about your diet, which, fair. But if you do want to hear about it, I made a video about it because I used to weigh twice what I weigh now. So I used to weigh close to about 280 pounds, and I lost weight. Most recently, I lost a lot of weight from 2019 to 2020. And I did it just completely by measuring my food and doing a very accurate count of whatever I ate. And I ate Cheetos every day. I just measured and ate 80 calories of Cheetos every day. And so I have a whole video about this that you can watch, and where I will tell you about if that's something that is interesting to you. I kind of want to like make a t-shirt where I go to the gym, and I'm like, because I'm at the gym and I've been at the same gym forever, but nobody knows me because I never talk at the gym and I never say anything. I don't know anybody. And some people, I just don't think they recognize that I'm the same person. Like they think it's just 2 different people. Because there was a pandemic in the middle, and then nobody was at the gym, and then I came back and I was really thin. So you probably don't think I'm the same person. So I kind of want to have like some kind of like, check out my video about it t-shirt. But I'm like, but I don't want to talk to anybody at the gym. Y'all, that was my other thing. I was going to leave, but I'm going to tell you about going to the gym. What's it said? I had a dream. I was visiting and you hadn't tried them yet. And we did a stream where we tried different snacks. Can we do this? I'm serious. Let's do that. That's one of our plans. Your job is to provide the snacks, and I will record. Also, maybe the internet. Robbie has lost 20 pounds. Congratulations. That is awesome. That's what I said, pole vault. Kurt has to follow a low FODMAP diet. That's supposedly really good for you, though. But not, right? Nosebleed seats. I'm like, I'm good for that. I've seen Springsteen a lot from the way back. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, you've been having a hard year too, though, I think. Right, this is kind of the truth of this. You're not lying. So my friend Joe Oser calls it the Cheeto diet, and he got me a Chester the Cheeto T-shirt that sometimes I do wear when I play with him because he's the slide guitarist. I play this sometimes. Because it was really so the part where I ate Cheetos every day. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about this, and here I am talking about it, but it's my show, so whatever. The part about eating Cheetos every day that was really important to me was that when I feel like I have to eat diet food, or I feel like I have to eat like food that's not yummy, or food that's like I can't eat certain food, or you have to eat no, but I don't know, like I come up with these rules in my head. It's like, oh, I'm on a diet, so I can only eat rice cakes. And instead this diet, I was just like, okay, I'm just going to eat an exact number of calories that I need each day, which, changed from like when I started the diet. I was very big when I started the diet, and I could eat like 2,800 calories a day, and I was still losing weight because I was big. And so it's just like the calorie number is different for every person and whatever size you are. But I still had, like, at that point I was eating like full serving of Cheetos, and I had, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and I had food that I enjoyed eating and that made me happy and made me enjoy eating. And then I didn't feel like I was deprived, and I wasn't like so cranky about like eat. So instead of like just saying like this food's off limits, I was saying I'm going to eat a very exact amount of this food and not overeat it. So I can eat potato chips, but I have to eat whatever you've decided. 28 grams is one serving, but you can, do half a serving or 3/4 of a serving, whatever it is for like how many calories you want to eat. And you have to like measure it on the scale. So it's science. Science is fun. And then I wrote it all down in my journal. And they have I've done all the different ones. Like I've done my Fitness Pal, and what's that one? I don't know, like the different apps, and then just writing it down in a notebook, also just as good, maybe better. And because that one kind of helps you like remember like how much calories things are. And in the app, you can kind of just like never know, because it's just the app does it for me. Yeah, I think the Cheeto diet is important, because when you deprive yourself, then you feel deprived. You feel that deprivation. You feel sad, and then you just eat more, and you can't sustain it. And the whole point of the diet, is to do something that you can sustain for a long time, because you have to do whatever you're doing for the rest of your life. So, do something you enjoy. If you have to do it for the rest of your life, choose things you enjoy, and don't choose things you don't enjoy. So I went to the gym, y'all. And I haven't been to the gym in forever. And I've been kind of working out. Like, we have a workout track around here, and I do pull-ups, and I do push-ups, and I do dips, and I do monkey bars, and do some squats, and I'm like, call it a workout. Walk around the little track. That's it. So that's what I've been doing. So I walked my butt into the actual gymnasium, and you have my headphones in my own world, working out. Been twice this week. First time, I'm did my workout about almost done with the workout. Done the whole thing. I finished the weightlifting at the I just did leg presses, and then I went to do some calf raises, and extensions and stretches, you know. So I stand on the edge of this thing that has a little step so I can get the ankle motion, and I'm stretching my calves. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Old man walks up to me, grabs my hand, and says, "Do you need any help getting up?" What does that mean? Why are you touching my hand? Who are you? I've seen this old man before. Now, let's say like this old man is the guy at the gym. So, old man at the gym, I have seen, recognize him. He's there. But why is he touching me at the gym? So I was just like, hey, yeah, I'm good, thanks. I don't know how to react in this situation. I was just like, but I tried to be cool. Not, you know, wasn't cool. But I was. So I'm like, okay, it happens. Weird people everywhere. Things happen. So go back to the gym yesterday, and so I did my treadmill, did my walking on the treadmill, the incline. And then I go to the fitness area, which is a just like big open empty area, and they have mats and they have different equipment you can go and bring over your space. But I just have a mat and I'm doing my stretches, my yoga stretches. I call it stretches. It's really a small yoga routine, but I feel lame calling it yoga because I'm in no way like certified to like, I'm not a yogi. And I don't know, there's like, I've seen yoga in India and now I'm like, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing because this is not yoga anyway compared to what they're doing in India. So whatever, I'm stretching and doing some down dogs. And so I'm doing this stretching and I'm kind of all alone in this area. And a guy comes up and then picks right in front of me between me and the mirror to do his workout. Okay, you know, that happens. You know, you want to be right there. That's fine. So I don't say anything and I don't move and I don't do anything. I just continue my workout. So I'm going up, I stretch up, I squat down and do the little stretching thing and I'm doing the stretches and the stretches. And then I'm laying down on the ground. I do a couple sit-ups and do some stretches. I do a back bend, I do some more stretches, doing all these things. I've got my headphones on. I'm rocking out to some Portishead. Like it sounds super loud. And I'm rocking out like Portishead is rocking. And it kind of is, but I don't know. This is how old I am because I was like, yeah. But I'm rocking out to the Portishead. And I have my eyes closed and I'm laying down and I hear, excuse me. Y'all, I jumped 2 feet in the air because I'm laying down on my back with my eyes closed and I can't hear anything. And I was just like, yeah. And so I didn't mean to be so stunned, but I was like not expecting someone to interrupt me at this moment. And so it's a guy from standing right in front of me that I've just mentioned. So guy from that has decided to come over and he was like, he's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm so sorry for startling you. He was horrified that he startled me like he did. And I felt a little bad that like I reacted, but I was literally like, I was just in my own world. And yeah, so I felt a little bad but I was still like, why are you just coming up on people? So dude wanted to come up and compliment me, which I was just like, what? But this is sweet. He wanted to compliment me on my yoga practice, which is what he said. And I still am like, I don't know exactly what that means. Like, is that real? Because it seems like a strange thing to say. But at this point, like, he could have just run away because I had already, like, screamed. And I'm like, yeah, what? Oh, and then when I said it, like, I yanked both headphones out of my ears at the same time because I was like, no. So poor guy, I kind of scarred him, but he scarred me. We scarred each other. But it was kind of nice because it was a compliment. I think I'm going to take it as one. Um, this is kind of how I felt. I was like, my abs hurt right now, but thanks. But I think it was nice. I'm gonna take it as nice, but he did scare the crap out of me, y'all. But he didn't touch me, so that was better. It's getting better. So I don't think I'm gonna go back until Tuesday. Cause yeah, it's been a lot. I want to say hello to Falcro. I saw you come in. Um, let's see. Did I miss anybody else? I hope not. I hope not. Gym suck. Well, I really do love going to the gym. I shouldn't say this because but I really do personally enjoy going to the gym. Especially now. It's been well, I've always enjoyed going to the gym, but now it's easier and I don't have as much trouble, like as much pain afterwards. It's still, I get a little soreness, but before I was like really, really sore. Do they have a no touch me day? I need to ask. I could ask management. Is there a time I could come? That... Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, I shouldn't make you afraid of going to the gym. I don't like that. I think it's when I started going to the gym, it was like 2003, I think. And I'd never really been a gym person. And it was really, I was a big person and I wanted to not be so big. And we were at the University of Florida and went to their gym, like the university gym, and they offered these little intro classes that were, I think there was like 3 sessions over a week or something, where they just like the first day they just like you toured around the whole gym and they showed you all the different rooms and like what you do and everything, and like what the just how everything works, and like if you want to do this is how you do it, and if you want to check this out, how do you do it. And then like took measurements and saw like where your health is, and then the next 2 times they like you went in and they would show you different, like you'd actually go in and do like different machines and do different things, and they'd show you different workouts and how you could do this. And it was very informative and made me feel more comfortable being in there, because I was just like, when I was in college, my college roommate went to the gym like 3-4 times a week. She was in good shape. She could do pull-ups. She was pretty strong. Let me count the number of times that she like said, "Hey Valerie, why don't you come to the gym with me?" Yeah. So I've just never been. I don't know about that. I've never been a gym person, and so I. But in 2003, so about 2005 to 2006, I lost about 100 pounds. I gained half of that back. And then in 2019, 2020, I lost another 100 pounds, totaling 140 pounds because I keep gaining weight back. But that first time, like I really lost the weight working out and going to the gym all the time. Like I went like every day, did so much cardio because I was young. And when you're young, you can do that and just do a lot of gym going. But then this last time, when I was old and tried to lose weight, I just did it by diet because I'm too old to work out and try to lose weight at the same time. So now I've lost the weight, and then I started trying to do weight training and stuff. Then I went to India for 2 months. In Mongolia, there is no taboo of touching people. All right. None? Well, Robbie, I'm grateful that you're doing what you want to do and you're having a good time at it. Justine says, you've done gyms, but you never like them. I used to run outdoors all year round, but then I ruined my knees, so I try to limit my eating. I like to do some yoga with weights. Ooh, yeah. I think I've definitely there's gyms I don't enjoy being in, and gyms that are fine. So some I do like there. So I go to there's two gyms. There's one that's a little bit closer to me, but it's really small and the ceilings are really short, and it has a funny smell. These are my reasons, and so I drive like 5 minutes further away the other direction to go to the one that has very tall ceilings and is a very large open room. Also has a pool and doesn't smell. It's the same. It smells, but different. Um, oh, Jade, you missed my thing about people touching me at the gym. So good to see you, Jade. How are you doing? Um, well, I mean, I think no touching strangers should be. Should we vote? No, should you touch us? Are there reasons to touch a stranger? Am I missing it? I'm just like, why are you touching me, dude? All right, Mix Club. I should read this before I put this up. I just had a coon in the yard moving and as it has the wobbles. Think he got hit. Glad my neighbor did not see him. Oh, or they would yelled rabies and run for the gun. I took him out some food and water. Good on you for saving the coon with the wobbles. The coon with the wobbles. Hey, Robbie, have you written a song about a coon that has the wobbles? Because it doesn't really rhyme, but I think you could do this. So the coon is in the yard, and the coon's got the wobbles. I think I got hit by a car. I'm glad my neighbor didn't see him, or they would have yelled rabies and run for the gun. But you took him out some food and water. I think this is a Robbie song if I've ever heard one. It's like part of your You could do a whole raccoon album. Don't touch this. Can't touch this. How about just why? So Pole Vault has the problem that when he's at the gym, people are undressing him with their eyes. He's wearing Speedos for a reason, people. Just because it's bedazzled doesn't mean... My eyes are up here. Oh, Lady Campion, wow, you used to be 50 pounds heavier than you are now. Well, I know you've been having struggles, though. But, thank you for saying that's impressive. Sometimes I'm like, is it? But it is. I'm proud of myself. But sometimes I'm like, what the hell? It doesn't, yeah. I think in my head sometimes I think I still need to lose more than I do. Ooh, Dennis Bulls. That's what we're talking about. Jim who? Uh, why did I read this one? Touchy touchy. Jade thinks gyms are gross. They're pretty gross. This gym is also pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, ugh, somebody clean this gym. But whatever. I didn't do it. Mix, I drank like a fish, partied all the time, ate all the time, came off the road, put on weight. For me, it comes down to sitting on my ass. I feel that. Chris Lane says it smells like steroids and self-loathing. Aww. Well, next year is going to be your year, Blue Unicorn. Sometimes we just have bad years. But we'll get you back. I still need to come over and help you. Did you set up your OBS yet? Do you still need help with it? I could do that. Kind of soon. All right. Robbie's like, I write the raccoon songs. Yeah, Indy says autocorrect is the beginning of the AI takeover. I think you're right about that. I agree. Yeah, your fingers are drunk texting. What's this had a gym teacher named Jim? Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes I get halfway into it and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, Rhett? And I don't know. I see your name and I just trust you. And then I'm like, oh, should I have done that? Maybe I should read it first. You're not being labeled. Who wouldn't want to pet a blue unicorn? Mike Shaner wins. Good to see you, Mike. Aw, they just want you to not wear the bedazzled thong. Oh, he's I don't know. He's pretty huggable. He acts like he's big in time now. I think Blue Unicorn would let all of you hug him. He's a softie. Okay, would you like to hear another song? And then I'm going to go take a walk. And then I'm going to eat lunch. And then I'm going to the studio. And I'm going to work on all my paintings. And then yeah, tomorrow, what I ordered Chad Freeman for my Britney video will arrive tomorrow. So Tuesday I'll be recording that. We've got Friday, we'll have Friday song. Oh, Wednesday I'm planning to try to do a burning stuff on Wednesday. Burning stuff Wednesday. I'm never gonna get this. It's gonna be early. It's gonna be before Leela. Maybe I can try to do these Thursday. Maybe Thursday. If I can't get it done because it's so early. Oh, it's Thursday Thanksgiving. Nobody's gonna watch that. So yeah, Wednesday we will do wood burning hopefully, but I have to make a new frame to wood burn because I've burned all my wood frames. So doing that, and yeah, some little recording projects going, and yeah, and then I have to bake a whole bunch of more chicken tonight for my another week of chicken. Yay. But it's working, y'all. I think I lost 2 pounds this week. Rhett is gonna go hot glue his son's car back together. You wish you were joking. I'd go to pole vault. I wear your My Trainer's Name Is t-shirt. I'd still go. Oh. Hold on. I don't get it, but that's okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see now. Because it's bad for business. Man, I'm slow. Oh, I love chicken. I've just eaten a lot of chicken because I'm on this diet. So I'm eating 5 ounces of chicken for lunch every day. And then sometimes for snacks, I get an ounce of chicken. And then sometimes when it's exciting, I get to eat some chicken. And it's fine, but I've just eaten a lot of chicken. I'm like on week 2 of chicken, but I want to lose this weight. So we're going to do it. Chicken and rice, chicken salad. Oh, I would like that too. How did Mixed Club not like chicken? Okay, I see what you're saying. Jade says, remember Russ's charity album launch is this Thursday on her channel. Check that out. Me and Mateus have a song on there, I think, hopefully, if we made the cut. And we'll see. Hey, Debo's Nation, great to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Chad was lurking with no sound, so he didn't hear all the things I said about him, y'all. Pfft. What do you mean? Well, you eat however much you need. You're a taller man than I am. You need more food. Each person needs different amounts. Ooh, I love Greek chicken wraps too. That sounds really good. Sunshine's just laughing at me. That's right. I would like to ask autocorrect to step out back with me. I like that. I get that angry about it. I want to wear leg warmers. Oh, damn it. Chicken. Oh, yeah. I wish this was a problem. Um, yeah, we're not close yet, but I I haven't. No, I missed Mini Vibes. I didn't see her today, and we forgot to try to summon her earlier. Um, yeah. No, if anybody sees Mini Vibes, tell her that I love her and that I said hello. Oh yeah, I eat a lot of fish for dinner. Yeah, a lot of fish. A lot of fish and a lot of chicken. Yeah, chicken. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened. I'm laughing with you, not at you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think, Mike, if you said that to me, I might be like, I was like, what? Who? First of all, dude, you're the guy who just stepped in front of me and worked out in front of me. Um, I just don't. I'm gonna take it as a compliment, but it was a little weird. I would love to see that. Oh, you know who's got a great flash dance video is Andrew Jackson Music. I don't know if that's still up on his page, but if anybody's following Andrew Jackson Music, which is at Andrew Jackson Music, um, you will really enjoy his how he does his flash dance. Um, I'm gonna be sad if you took that down. We should watch that on a flock one day. It's awesome. Um, this is a horrible idea, Ryan. I'm not doing your diet. Yeah, Andrew's awesome. Like a year ago, just about 1 year ago, just about now, he did a 30-hour stream for charity. And a whole bunch of people came on and we played music and we did stuff and talked and stuff, but it was like 30 hours. And Andrew, this also made me think he used to do where he would read books, but he's Scottish, so he has the cool Scottish accent. Um, I don't have that. So I appreciated the earlier we were talking about maybe I do a reading with Valerie. Are you serious? Because I'm going to do that. And what book would you like? Is there something? I think it's got to be something that is like old, so that I don't get copyright claim. But there's a lot of old books that are good, like I bet we could read like The Three Musketeers or something. But that one's long. Maybe something not that long. Maybe Sherlock Holmes length. I'm like the only person who doesn't have an air fryer. Yeah, don't say that. Don't ever say this, Anonymous. No. Like never say that one. But I don't know. I'm kind of like curious what I was doing. I'm a little scared. Um Oh, Chris, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for saying that. Oh, I didn't see this. Chad says Boltonator did some reading on his stream. I'll have to check that out and see what he did. Justine, this is right out. This is right at my level. Sam, I am. Ooh, Hounds of the Baskervilles. That's a really good one. The instructional manual for a Hoover vacuum. I like it. Pookie Ann also doesn't have an air fryer. Ooh, Study in Scarlet's really good. Okay, those are really good. Okay, I think those are... I feel like that came out of... copyright? Trademark? I don't know what you call it. This is how I feel like what would happen to me. I could just read song lyrics. That's shorter than a book. When I read that, I was like, this is genius. I could totally get through a song. Getting through a whole book is a lot, but getting through a song, maybe, possibly. Yeah, you want a real fry. Ooh, read the Satanic Bible. I'll get one from Pole Vault. Do it after eating some edibles. I am too. I'm also a fan of Sherlock Holmes. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Oh, I don't think I can tell that one. Sunshine, I don't know this one. Utopia by Thomas More. I'm going to have to look that one up. Good suggestion. Dennis Bowles is an air frying freak. Doing it 2 or 3 times a week. You're a freak if you're doing it 2 or 3 times a week. That's a good song line. Somebody steal that. Here's my last song, and then I'm going to go out for my walk. Ooh, 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 ooh. I've read Plato's Utopia. Not very good. I woke up sore this morning, 1 foot out the door. Ooh, Pookie Ann, I like that one. I woke up sore this morning with 1 foot out the door. That's too hard. What's this? I prayed last night to Jesus. Heaven's what I'm praying for. Ooh, 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 ooh. Long as I've been living, I've had little promised me. Long as I've been living, I've had little promised me. The promise I've been keeping, I hope for eternity. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Deep in the river will you bury my bones? Under the water and under the storms. Even in the river will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? Ooh, 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 ooh. Chad, these are great ones. And when my days are over, when my days are gone, and when my days are over, when my days are gone, I hope that you remember, I hope my soul you carry on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Justine. Deep in the river will you bury my bones? Under the water and under the stones. Deep in the river will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, life can be a struggle, it always does you in. You can't tell that you're winning till the game is at the end. You can count it by the minutes, but you never know the score. You can count it by the blessings until you can count no more. Deep in the river will you bury my bones? Under the water and under the stones. Deep in the river will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? Will you carry me home when I die? Will you carry me home? Ho, ho, ho. Oh, we've got Chad Freeman doing Rocket Rabbit Holes tonight with Pole Vault and Conspiracy and everybody else. They're doing a Ouija. It's a Gigi Ouija board. Ouija board to contact Gigi Allen. It's the Gigi Ouija. Don't miss out on the Gigi Ouija. I like these books. We've got some great suggestions. Some Frankenstein, some Mark Twain, Robert Cromier's I Am the Cheese. I don't know that one. Mother Goose. I like the Grimm stories. That was a good one. I I love this. I Eat Poop, the Dung Beetle story. And then he says it's an actual book, just saying. And then Pole Vault says that book sounds like crap. All my friends are dead. Memoir of a Lonely Dinosaur. Oh, this is sad. Okay, so, well, I hope you all have a great Sunday. You are in trouble. I hope the car fixing goes well, and I hope Ashton's okay, because sometimes it takes that. It's the Gigi Ouija. My son and I were collecting concretions, and he said this one is really light, and then it was poop. That sounds like what I would do. Hello, if you're watching, Ostrich Man. So thank you, everybody, for all your sweet emojis. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Have a great week of gratitude, and don't forget, if you didn't follow my directions at the beginning of the show, and if you haven't done this already, you get your phone. I painted that picture. You get your phone and you turn on the little camera, and then you say video, and then I like to do this one where I'm videoing myself. I like to go this way where I can say something like that, and I say, hey, I'm Valerie, and I'm grateful for, and then I finish this sentence with whatever you say your name. Don't say you're Valerie. Say whatever your name is. And then record it. And then you have to push the record button. I didn't do that. And then you have to push it again to stop it. And then you save it and you send it to hamshowchad@gmail.com. How easy is that? Hamshowchad. So don't forget to send it today. Do it right now. Stop putting it off. You are grateful for something, and let us know about it. And Pole Vault, no, you cannot say you're Valerie. You have to say you are Pole Vault. Or has the whole family done one? Chunk and Chad and Two-Toed Jeff and all of them. So let's see. I don't know what the wonky donkey is, but yes. Good to see you, Edward. I hope you have a great week. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans. Though I might see you on Wednesday, hopefully. That's how that goes. Oh. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out, Mr. Smith and Ollie. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. You send it to hamshowchad@gmail.com. It's on @Chad Freeman's channel, but it's hamshowchad@gmail.com. And it can be like 2 seconds long. Well, maybe not 2 seconds, because you have to say your name and what you're grateful for. So it's like 5 seconds. Or it could be long. It could be like, this is all the things I have to say. Whatever it is. Do it, and do it right now, y'all. Right now. This is what your task is for right now. Yes, you keep procrastinating. Do it right now. Guess who hasn't done it yet? Me. I haven't done it yet. I got to do it too. I'm going to do it. Okay, you can be Chan. You can say that. You are the best, Chad. I'm grateful for you. You could do a 3-hour video. He just might not include it all. He didn't say he would watch it. Karen, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm missing you. Chad also hasn't done his either. So we got Chad, you and me. We got to do it right now. Let's go. Okay. You can get Ashton to record you while you do it. Just do it. Do it right now. Okay. Love you guys, and I'll see you hopefully Wednesday, definitely Friday, and around for all the streams. And have a good Ouija GG tonight. Don't forget that. And videos will play Friday and Saturday. So there's lots of time for lots of things you're thankful for. So, but get it in now, because he has to get them ready. Don't leave them for the last minute. See you later, Mike. Good to see you. Okay, I don't know if I'm thankful for this. Indy, I appreciate you being here. All right, see y'all then. Bye.